Give coordinates. A coordinate plane is a graph that shows the distance from the same starting point. The x-axis is the horizontal number line, which goes like this from the left to the right, and then the y-axis is the vertical number line, which goes up and down like that. The origin is where the x-axis and the y-axis meet. It has the coordinates of 0, 0. And then the coordinate point always gives the x-axis. The coordinate point always gives the x-axis number first and the y-axis number second. And it looks like this. We have x separated by a comma, then y. So let's look at an example. Example 1. What are the coordinates for each of the points in the graph? So remember, we're going to look for our x and our y. And so how we do this is we remember that this is the x-axis and this is our y-axis. So now we look for point A, which we see it's right here. So how we do this is we start at the origin, and when we move to the right, it's positive, and we move to the left, it's negative. So we move to the right to get to point A. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's on the x-axis, it's at the 4th number. So we'll write 4 here. Then we need to go up, which is positive on our y-axis. So we need to go up, as we can see, 9 here. We can also count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is would be our point A for the coordinates, which is 4 and 9. Now let's look at B, which is right here. We're going to start at the origin again, and we need to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where B is on. For the X, we put 5. Then for the Y, we need to go up. So it's positive. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which also shows here. So we write 6 here. Next, we look at C, which is right there. I covered the number. So right there. So let's go start at the origin. We need to go over 1, 2, and that's our X. Now let's look at our Y. We need to go up again. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have Y, which is 5. Next is D, which we see is right there. So we start at the origin, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So for the X, we write 4. And we notice we don't go up or down on our Y axis, so that means we just have 0, as it's at the origin, which is where 0 is at. And this would be our point D. So now let's look at another example. Example 2. Plot the 4 different points below. So now we're going to be plotting these points. So let's start with A. We start at the origin, and we notice we have -2 and 3. Remember, to go negative for our x-axis, we go to the left. So we go 1, 2. Then we need to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And this would be our point A. Next, let's look at point B. We start at the origin again. We move over 4 to get to our 4th for the X. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to go up 1, as it's positive 1. So we go up 1, which we're left right there. And that's our B. Next, let's look at C. So we have 1 and -3. So we start with our X, and we move to the right as it's positive. So we go here. And then we need to go down 3 as it's negative for the y. So we go 1, 2, 3. And this would be our point C. Next is D. We have -1 and -2. So we start at the origin, we move to the left 1 on the x axis, and then we go down 2 on the y axis. And we're left to right here for point D.